All right, guys, we're back with the third game and possibly the final in this best of three series between OSU and AU.
That is for sure, and it seems like OSU is going to be coming right off on the bat again, banning their Jarvan and AU on the reaction, banning their Kai'Sa right off the
That's
bat.
the third Kai'Sa ban. I personally I understand Buckeyes has been playing it, but I think they need to focus more on the jungle where they're just getting completely steamrolled.
Out or mid lane even. I feel like
Yeah,
they need to get rid of Talia. I feel like they just need to get a better mid lane on their end that can really.
they should have been focusing down the mid and jungle over the ADC. The Veigar comes out as another target ban at Crossblade.
That is for sure, and it seems like that they're not gonna be able to get his favorite 80 or mid. But I feel like we see Aurelion Sol pop out. They definitely should pull somebody that can jump on top of him instead of trying to beat him in a ranged battle.
I'm glad to see the Swain ban this game though, because blue side OSU has first pick, and that was a monster pick for them first game.
That was for sure. That helped. In the beginning it was a little iffy, but they definitely kept going. There's an Ezreal ban for the OSU there, targeting their 80 carry again.
Yeah. I definitely think they should look to ban away the Olaf or Trundle here. Specifically more the Olaf.
Yeah, that was definitely probably more impactful than that Trundle was in the second game.
Yeah. And the Aurelion Sol.
I feel like they should have just banned Talia at that point. I'd rather fight an Aurelion Sol than a Talia. I feel like the Aurelion Sol's not. You can shut down Aurelion Sol a lot quicker than a Talia sometimes.
We got the Singed and Draven hovers. Oh, and they actually locked the Draven in this game.
League of Draven, guys. League of Draven. This is perfect.
I think that OSU is going for a little more fun game right now because.
What do you mean?
Buckeyes
can be a great champion if
he can be a great champion, but he's not one of Buckeyes' primary picks.
That's for sure. But maybe he was hidden. He was on an alternate account, like practicing up his Draven for this moment.
Well, there's the Olaf out of the AU side,
which I respect. I think that's a decent pick for their Olaf.
If they were gonna pick the Olaf, I think they should have banned away the Trundle.
That's for sure. I agree with you on that one.
I like
gonna be coming up as well.
I like the Varus pick into Draven because it's actually a really good counter into him.
Good. All right, Fiddlesticks.
Are they actually gonna play it? I don't think they should. Fiddle into Olaf.
BMing. I feel like there's a little BM right here with the. Yeah, all right, Tarek. It was gonna be a support Fiddlesticks. That would have been a fun one. Ooh.
Yeah, Fiddle into Olaf though is just not fun, especially post 6, because your main instruments as Fiddle are your fear and silence, and then you just drain them to death. And Olaf, with his ultimate, just ignore those and will just beat you to death.
Yeah, so it seems like the Tarek will be picked up, and it seems like a hovering. Of course,
nope, there's the Trundle. There's the Trundle and the answer to Olaf.
They should have I feel like the Aurelion Sol didn't need to be banned. I feel like out of fear they banned that Aurelion Sol. They're a little scarred from last game, but they should have just said, "All right, let's just ban the Trundle," which was more of a pain in the butt. But
yeah, we get the Malzahar on Crossblade, which was a targeted ban from OSU in the first game, so it leads me to believe it's much more of a comfort pick on him, and I hope to see him do a lot better in mid lane on it.
Yeah, and I'm very surprised that they actually banned Aurelion Sol and picked Malzahar, because Aurelion Sol was actually a really good counter. I mean, Malzahar was a really good counter to Aurelion Sol, being able to silence him.
Yeah, I think they should have banned the Talia first round and the Aurelion second if it wasn't picked. But yeah. I'm glad that they at least banned the Talia the second round since she wasn't as prioritized by OSU this time around.
And I feel like the Gangplank guy was a little iffy too. They really should be banning those scary people that they saw from the other side. Like maybe have banned actually no, they're fighting against a mid and a top now. So I guess the Gangplank made a little sense.
Yeah, I think the Gangplank was a good ban with the Aurelion and Talia.
Yeah, I guess so. Now I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Oh, we got a Riven for the top lane. Into Sin.
Oh, that's a
God.
That was a good pick on OSU to take against the Riven. The Riven can't beat you if you can't catch him. So it seems like a Sins will be coming out for the OSU side. Very tanky for OSU right now. Tarek and a Singed and the Trundle's a little off base.
Oh, we got a Zillion for the mid lane.
Are you telling me that's not a Singed mid? Tarek top and a Zillion. I mean, the
I don't think it is.
Zillion support. You never know. Could be a Zillion.
There's the Morgana support out of AU again.
That is for sure. And it seems like now we'll be rounding out again. OSU is Singed in the top lane, Trundle in the jungle, Zillion in the mid, Draven in the bot, and Tarek as the support. While reversing AU's got Riven in the top, Olaf in the jungle, Malzahar in the mid, Varus as our bot, and Morgana as the support. So let's run it down again. The two top laners, Singed versus Riven. How do you think that's going to go?
I just know Singed is annoying as hell to play against, and I would not want to be the Riven.
Do you think the Singed is going to be proccing in base basically this whole match, or is he going to maybe stay at lane a little bit?
I'm not sure. I think it depends on players, because I've definitely seen successful Singed that have stayed in lane more and proxied later, and then there are those that go level 1 and just are constantly proxying the top laner.
That is for sure. So it's definitely going to be how this Singed plays out, but Riven, no matter what, is not going to have a fun time. How about we're going to go now into the jungle? Just like the last time, I don't really think we can do too much here. Trundle versus Olaf. We saw that Trundle really was dominating Olaf. Hopefully this time AU doesn't do such a big invade to the point where Trundle gets complete vision over Olaf's jungle and then is able to just counter jungle and just put him behind so much.
Yeah, I expect the same result as last game between the Trundle and Olaf. I just think the Olaf is going to get completely shut down, although it might be better if they don't go for the invade and lose such pressure in their own jungle level 1.
That is for sure. And then we have the mid lane with the Zillion with the cleanse. We gotta remember that. He's got that. And the Malzahar.
The cleanse has to be for Morgana, Varus, or Riven. It can't be for the Malzahar, because cleanse doesn't actually work on his ultimate. The only thing that does is the QSS. So both are
going for that silence.
Yeah, I don't know how the interaction between cleanse and silence works, to be honest.
It's very little. I don't see it too much often, but even though he still's got the cleanse and it still can help him out. No one on the AU actually has ignite, so you can't use the cleanse against ignite though either.
I expect the mid lane to actually be relatively even, because both aren't strong level 1 laners. They both just look to, especially Malzahar, just to shove. Malzahar is really good at shoving in, and once the Zillion is able to double bomb clear the wave, I think it's just going to be a stalemate.
Yeah, well, at least hopefully that's what we hope. And then we have the Draven and Tarek versus the Varus and Morgana. We have a Tarek. We have the Glamour King here. How do you think this is gonna go?
I think just from the matchup that AU definitely has the winning bot lane, because Varus is a counter to Draven, and I personally have beaten down many a Draven on Varus in my day. It's a fun matchup to play if you manage to use your Q and E properly on the axes and just make Draven's life hell catching.
That is for sure. So it's definitely going to be interesting. So let's break it. We've broken it down. We've seen what OSU's got. We've seen what AU's got. Now, who do you think is going to be coming out here up on top for Game 3?
I think for the top side of the map, it's definitely OSU favored with the Singed and Trundle. AU's not going to have a good time. But I think from mid and bot lane, the AU actually has the edge in this game. So we have to see who can play around their champs better.
So you think this match is going to probably come down to more mechanics and team than overall just one comp being better than the other?
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to come down to just mechanics and personal skill.
That is for sure. All right, guys. Well, we're out of the spectator delay. We're going to be loading up into the map. We're going to be able to check out these masteries everybody's going to be running with, see if there's any funky ones here and there, and then we'll be heading right out onto the Rift. All right, now we're at the loading screen. We can see some of these masteries. It seems like everyone's going the normal. We have we do have the Singed running Ares, and we have the Zillion running Spellbook.
I'm not surprised by either of those, actually. The Singed, I see either run Spellbook, Ignite, or Aftershock, or as 3... Or not Ignite. Airy. Spellbook and Aftershock are his 3 primary rune pages, and we have a disconnect from the Trundle.
Ooh, well, he'll be coming back real quick. It seems like he might have a little bit of internet problems or something or so. So we have. It seems like everyone's going the same. Predator is still being taken on Olaf. I don't know how many times that Riven's gonna be able to proc that Executioner, but hopefully, she at least gets to see the Singed in lane.
Yeah, I've seen Airy taken by Rivens as well, so I wouldn't have been surprised to see that, but the Electrocute is no shock. That's a terrible pun, I apologize. But I would have liked to see Unsealed Spellbook on the Malzahar over Comet.
Why?
I just think it's much better on him, and he doesn't really have the kit to land it effectively. He doesn't have slows aside or any CC to effectively land it aside from his ultimate until he builds a Rylai's or something like that.
It seems like OSU is going to be going for
We're gonna have a 5-man.
Oh,
they walk right by. Don't notice. Oh, they're split. Oh, the flash. They're gonna just. Oh, the flash heal away, and he's gonna get blown up by the Zillion Bomb for first blood. Unlucky for Varus, and AU's just in full retreat.
Oh, the Zillion's getting caught out a little bit.
It's Olaf. Olaf is not. Hung around too long, and has the blow flash to get away from the Taric stun. I
think OSU definitely took that on top right there.
Yeah, but we have 2 flashes burned on each side, but Varus blew both sums. So did Taric.
That is for sure. So that was fun.
That was interesting, definitely.
Yeah, they weren't doing nothing. It was just, I feel like OSU just knew that AU was gonna try to do another invade and just perfectly read it. Was able to counter it completely.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they tried to do it again with the Morgana.
That's for sure. I'm surprised though that the Trundle didn't invade top. I feel like he could have probably gone in.
We got a trade in the top lane, just both champions chunked down to under half. And I honestly think Riven has a good bit of kill pressure here on the Singed with the CC in her kit and Singed not having flash.
That is for sure. And the Q missed by Morgana.
Taric going in gets the double stun.
But he's going to be taking the damage.
Draven doing the good axing.
Draven doing Draven things. It definitely hurts though. You got to be careful. Draven's early damage is nothing to joke about. You can definitely deal some very insane poke.
Yeah, Taric kind of got the worst end of that trade, just being melee and having to go up, but
that's for sure.
Both ADCs not having fleet footwork makes it much harder for either of them to sustain from the poke.
That's for sure, and it seems like that they're having to play passive again, where the OSU is just completely pushing them in.
Trundle invading on Olaf. Olaf doesn't have flash, forced to run away, but he's probably going to die. Yep.
Flash. I don't know if Olaf really. I mean, the Trundle needed to flash that. I think he thought that Olaf still had his flash and forgot that he used it before.
Well, Olaf was just slightly out of auto attack range, and the Malzahar could have very easily gotten to him. But we have a fight in both the mid and bot lane. The Varus really low. Turret shot. Draven forced to heal. And Singed has the back because he got the worst end of that trade with Riven. Riven's able to catch farm.
Well, this Varus be very careful. He'd be killed by the Taric stun. Even that could just pop him like a cherry. So he's got to be very, very careful. And Taric already knows this. He's pushing up really far.
They're under turret.
They're really confident. And it seems like
Morgana whiffs the binding and forced the flash away. I think she got a little over aggressive there.
Yeah, they're not respecting the lanes, and it seems like Zillion's going to be pushing this Malzahar as well. So it's just like the first game. OSU is just completely, and the second, there we go, they're just completely pushing AU. I feel like AU is just scared. They play like they're always scared, except for the top lane. That Riven is really pressuring down that Singed, but mid and bot are definitely playing passively against OSU.
Riven might be pressuring the Singed, but she's still down 10 CS.
That's for sure. It's because Singed has probably been zoning her from all the see, there we go.
There's a big wave built up and she's lost. We got a gank from Olaf. Riven flung. Singed pops down the glue and is able to run away, but it's into the jungle of AU. Will he get away? You don't want to chase an Olaf's poison, or Singed poison, and Olaf just gives up.
I'm kind of surprised the Singe actually doesn't have Ghost when he took Flashed. I like going super fast on Singe, but
That's another reason why Unsealed Spellbook is taken on him properly, because you can have the flash on the carries and fling them, and then swap it out for Ghost and just run around like crazy.
starting with the Flash and switching to the Ghost.
Well, starting with the teleport and swapping that for Ghost.
So swapping that for, oh yeah, definitely, yeah, I can see that. Well, he doesn't need either of them too, because he seems like he's doing perfectly a-okay up against that Riven in the top lane. Trundle counter jungling like he's been doing it. Olaf's going to be meeting him in the jungle now.
Yeah. Singed forced to back off of that gank. I think Olaf definitely should have stayed and helped Riven to shove this bigger wave under turret and tried to deny Singed farm. But he backs, and Olaf's going to have this big wave to free farm for himself.
Riven is going to have, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired, boys and girls. But guess what's not tiring? This fight. It's crazy. That Olaf is having his complete jungle taken away.
Yeah, Trundle just took his entire bot lane off of.
Yeah, I'm noticing this now. And he's gonna
Olaf is ganking, but the Black Shield onto him, prevent the stun. They're gonna run down. Oh, the binding falls short. He flashes. Oh, the Draven.
Oh,
Gonna get the kill. So unlucky. Turret flashes forward. Double kill for the Draven. That's so unlucky for
well played by that Draven. That was a perfect E.
It was.
That's canceling that auto. It seems like Trundle's gonna be talking back from that gank down the bot to try to bop the Malzahar a little bit.
Gonna go for a little trade on Riven. Gonna force to take turret shots and back.
Man, Singe's dance, recall, is so tilting.
That champion is tilting in general.
But that's why we love him. And here we go. Malzahar's low on mana here, so he seems like he's gonna have to go back and get it. Probably go spend some of that gold he's got.
Trundle took away the Raptors again, which is another big XP chunk away from the Olaf.
Yeah, this Olaf is definitely gaining very far behind very quickly. Trundle already has 20 CS over top of.
Yeah, the Trundle is more than a level above the Olaf, right? How much he's counter jungling.
Yeah, I feel like the Olaf, even though I do like to take Predator on him, he's just not using it as much as he should be. The Predator just doesn't seem to be benefiting him in this matchup against this Trundle.
He's going for good ganks, but sadly they're just not working out in favor of EU, and Trundle is punishing that heavily. Singed going onto the Riven. Her nullifying orb popped, and she just can't do anything. She doesn't even try to ult.
Yeah, I think she kind of just accepted fate right there.
I think if she ulted, she had a chance of possibly doing something, but she just gave up. I guess she didn't have cooldowns.
Yeah, it seems like she was kind of, yeah, I feel like she could have maybe had a chance at killing him off, but
now Olaf being chased out from his own jungle by the Singed.
I think Olaf's just not having a fun time right now. He's just getting bullied.
Yeah, there's the Trundle. He doesn't have a ward in the bush. He doesn't know Trundle's there. He has to be very careful. Oh, Olaf is just dead to rights.
Oh, no. That's
3 OSU members. And Morgana's going to fall as well. Stayed under the turret for too long.
Yeah, and sadly, the Olaf didn't even have level 6 yet, so he couldn't even ult out of that stun from Zillion, so he was rip. This is starting worse than the other two. They're just completely steamrolling off the bat. Not even a single kill from AU yet. They've been just getting hammered in. First turret's gonna be dropping for the bot side on OSU. And they're gonna be now taking that. They have a 7k gold lead right now. That is
8 minutes.
8 minutes, that's crazy. Seems like Trundle's be grabbing his blue. Singe is coming back to lane, maybe to pick on this Riven some more. I think he flipped Riven as she flipped.
Yeah, Riven's picked up the Maw to try and survive the Singed more, but it's not doing enough. She's more than likely. Oh, there's the ult. She's gonna try and get. Oh, she manages to kill him. Will this poison manage to kill her off? Oh.
If she would have ulted earlier, I feel like she could have been a little bit. She could have been safer. But,
yes, I definitely think she should have ulted earlier, but that was a A really
Well,
good flash from the Singe trying to predict the Riven ult, but she held it and manages to get the kill.
That is for sure, and she'll be walking away with another kill. And if this Riven gets fed enough, I definitely can see that AU might be able to actually turn the game around.
Oh yeah. I'm disappointed in AU's bot lane. Both games they were managing to stay relatively even and not fall too far behind. But with Draven, it's just snowballed too hard. He's down almost double Draven's farm.
Yes, for sure. Draven's got 4 kills. He's already a
He has a BF sword. He's a fed boy.
he is what a BS. He's a bloodthirster. He can sustain forever now in lane.
Trundle invading yet again. Olaf needs to burn the ult to get away.
Ooh, but he's not gonna get away. He's gonna blow up.
He burned it too late. He should have ulted immediately and just ran.
Yeah, he kept trying to like tease them. I feel like he was trying to stall for the Riven, but the Riven just wasn't able to come up and connect quick enough. They have a bot lane.
Oh, Draven gets the ult on the back end. Varus is stunned up. Tarek's stunned under turret by the Varus. Oh, Draven doesn't even care. He's just going. Oh, he's going. Oh, pops the heal. Doesn't die
he's
to turret,
dead.
but...
Varus was able to pick it up at least.
Yeah, but Draven still gets the kill.
At least Varus got a kill. That's what matters.
He got the kill before Draven did, so Draven's stacks got halved, so it's a small victory for Varus.
Yeah, it was at least something. It was the second kill of the game for the AU. Maybe this is their way of coming back. But Trundle is going to be clearing this Cal Drake now. They'll be able to get, I believe this is their second dragon? No, first. This is their first dragon they'll be taking here. And it'll be a Cloud one, so that'll help with the roaming potential for everybody.
Yeah.
And it seems like we're going back into the farming phase. Olaf going to his jungle and probably tearing up a little bit because all his jungle...
Singe and Riven going at it again.
That is for sure. And it seems like Singe is now understanding how it's not playing too aggressive towards this Riven like last time and trying to poke her down with his gaseous fumes.
Yeah, Riven's got the Caulfield's Warhammer, so she does have slightly better cooldowns. Only 10% CDR right now, but it's better than nothing.
That's for sure. And it seems like Singe is going to be going
Singe
on.
is just going to keep going. I think Riven needs to recall and just get out now because she's dead to rights if she stays.
I think she is going to try to stay and thinks she can fight this while
Oh, Varus just whiffs the E. Draven might solos down the Varus, and he's just going to... Oh, Morgana manages to pick up the kill with the binding. Can't quite 1v2 through the exhaust, but both Draven and Varus go down.
Yeah, and the Riven in the top lane's like barely alive, but Olaf came in to help keep the Singed at bay.
Gets away with 52 health.
Not even close, baby. And it seems like that Tarek is pressuring this Malzahar off. Malzahar's even scared of the Tarek here because I think he might know what's up and up. This Trundle's just sitting in the bush right now, waiting for somebody. It seems like the Olaf's gonna be trying to come in to try to get a gank, but Zillion can see the Morgana down in the top lane.
It's the stun off on Morgana. Those bombs hurt late game or mid game.
A lot, especially if he lands both of them.
Oh yeah.
I think Tarek's getting caught out a little bit here.
He doesn't care. He's gonna control ward that bush no matter what it takes.
I feel like Varus kind of should have ulted on the Tarek just to get the kill, try to help get himself rolling again. But,
definitely, the Varus should have ulted into Malzahar, and I think that was a guaranteed kill if they had actually done it. Olaf pops the ult, runs onto the Zillion. Tarek ult comes down. Olaf's doing nothing and just
running,
getting leeched to death by the Trundle. Trundle gonna run him down with the slow.
Yeah.
Gonna chop him.
I think I love AU's comp all the way up until that Olaf pick. I don't think it's helping too much. I think he should have picked something else and stopped trying to like use his pick to take something away from OSU.
Yeah, I don't think the Olaf is a good pick with the Trundle up. Oh, we got another fight in the mid lane. Tarek flashes for Zillion down on the Tarek. Will he manage? Oh, yep, Zillion speed up, gets him out, and Varus is forced to flash away and ult, but no kills.
So they did ult the Tarek, like we were going to say, just not the right way we wanted them to ult. They should have done that earlier, not when that was happening. Ooh, Malzahar's going to be able to pull back, throw him backwards.
Flash into the flip. Ooh. Oh, the stun on the Tarek misses, but Malzahar's still going to fall, and Morgana dies to Draven bot lane. Definitely shouldn't have even tried to face him.
That's the League of Draven, man. You can't fight Draven. It's too.
And Varus dies.
Oh my God, they're like basically slamming their faces against Draven.
I don't even know where Varus died on the map. I can't even see his body.
I think he died down by the bot lane where Draven was just walking, and he happened to stumble upon his own little fellow Varus there.
Yeah, Varus is definitely too far behind at this point to be considered a counter to Draven.
Dude, I feel like the Draven's just waiting for people to come now. He just wants the. Oh, he's getting big now. He's trying to go in.
Oh, flashes into the base, but the Riven stuns him up. Will it? Oh, Olaf, don't come back. Draven gets the kill, but Riven manages to take down the Draven.
Yeah, I feel like the Olaf didn't need to get close to the Draven at all in that fight. He could have been fine if he would have just.
Olaf was away scot-free, but he had to come back and give Draven the kill.
That is for sure, and it seems like Zilean will be pushing up that mid while the Singe is still trying to inch away at this health on top.
I'm proud of Riven for holding on to her turret against the Singed as long as she has. It's not often that you hold a turret long against the Singed.
I feel like this is because the Singe isn't even really proxying that much. He's just sitting at the lane.
Yeah. He's waiting for most of the farm to get to the wave before getting rid of it, and the turret is now going to fall.
That will be the final outer turret layer for AU there, and the first layer of the peeled back once again.
Morgana steals away the big Krug with her W from the Olaf. Feels bad. Oh, she's taking more of the camp too.
Oh, and I think he's just not having a good day right now with the Sin.
Ult Olaf, ult! And then we gotta fight mid lane. The Morgana flash ults the Zilean, stunned up, but he's able to just speed himself away. Doesn't even blow his ult.
There he goes, and he's just gonna back away in that bush. Not even have to worry. It seems like Trundle's able to pick up with his team that Rift Herald, and it seems like you know what it means when they get that Rift Herald. I think they're getting ready for another big push to try to take down maybe an inhib this time.
Yeah, Zilean blew both of his sums getting caught out by Morg, so they have a small window to try and catch him, but he still has his ult, and his summoners are on a reduced cooldown, but it's something.
That is for sure, and the turret's now going to be dropping some of those. Riven's going to be doing. Oh, and the Morgana Q nails the Singe from afar. Oh, that was a great flip by the Singe, though. He was able to keep the Riven from finishing out her flip to knock him up. Just flips her behind the back like she was nothing.
I don't think OSU is going to manage to beat their first. They already have not managed to beat the first game time.
They are not, but it seems like they'll be heading, I think, maybe into the 20-minute mark at least, so that's good for AU to be able to hold their time against them for that long. Let's see if they can get them longer, though. Maybe they'll be able to pull something out if the Forest, if OSU starts to throw. I've seen plenty of games in the ACL where you see one team just completely dominating, and then they end up just throwing for bad reasons, and the enemy team's able to pick it back up. Seems like the Dragon will be dropping, though. That's the Water Drakes dropping to OSU, giving them that health regen and mana regen out of combat.
We got a small fight. Oh, Malzahar's just dead. That was an excellent Trundle pillar.
They just disappeared. I think Malzahar was just shifted.
He was too far forward.
He's just back to the Void Realm to him. He's not allowed back here for another good 20 seconds.
I'm interested to see if this game continues what Varus plans to build. We got to fight mid lane. Olaf is flipped and just killed instantly. Taric ult down to only on Singe.
Oh, and
Trundle runs down the Varus. Riven running for her life.
But the
flash stun. Oh, the good 4-man stun from Riven flashes away. Oh, can she get out? No, the Trundle flash autos for the kill. Malzahar flipped out of fountain, flashes back in, and survives.
That Draven hurts, man. He instant popped that Morgana the second she came out of the base. Just completely annihilated her.
I don't think I'm gonna get to discover the second item that Varus is building.
Oh, he's going to be stunned up in base now, but Zilean's going to be trapped up by the Olaf, while the rest of OSU is going to be dropping this bot inhib as well, making sure that even if they do have to leave and back out, they'll have the pressure.
Varus almost killed by the Draven, forced to heal and run away.
Yep, this Draven's definitely, you can feel the fed Draven now, that's for sure.
11-3. Oof.
And he's gonna be popping that Raven a little bit. It seems like Olaf is
Flash by Singed.
he's gonna be flashing out.
Olaf barely escaping.
I don't know.
Single-digit health.
I feel like AU is just slowly waiting for their demise. They're trying to keep it out, but the more they stall, the closer that OSU just waiting for those giant team midgets to come and just finish this match off.
If I ever get to finish my statement on Varus, I want to see what his second item is, because the full AP Varus with Ginsu's, yep, there it is. The Stinger for Nashor's Tooth has become a whole lot more popular with the Ginsu's changes.
That is for
Bind
sure.
onto the Draven. Flash forward, or not flash forward, the Zanya's forward. They managed to pick off the Olaf, but Draven, Zillion ult onto the Singed, not gonna die. Riven manages to kill Draven, and that's a 3 for 2 in favor of OSU.
Yeah, but Singe is still trying to get more. Riven's not letting him get away too fast, but it seems like she's gonna get flipped. But was able to get a double stun.
Oh, the bomb and the poison is just too much.
My gosh, the Singe
managed to pop the Zillion ult.
And I think this is where OSU is going to try to finish this.
No, I don't think they can. It's only Zillion and Trundle, and AU's respawning. They're gonna have to back off and wait for.
Back off here. Maybe grab Baron to just finish this game completely.
Nope.
Oh,
they got the Taric ult on Singed. He's just boosting his way in there, but running out without catching anyone. And that's a crucial ult for OSU down.
That is for sure. They're definitely heading away now. They're gonna be heading maybe you get this top turret now and try to peel away the onion even more.
Welcome tonight to the,
it seems like he's gonna grab that red buff as well. Might as well steal some more from that Olaf. You already took everything. Might as well take some more.
Yeah, this series has just been a one big feels bad, man, for AU.
They've been just getting curb stomped the entire way through.
I'm proud of Morgana for upgrading her trinket this time.
I'm happy that they've been able to at least be able to hold their ground and they haven't completely got dominated like that first match, but it's getting close to it.
I'm surprised. I honestly thought the Singed would have been a more winning matchup than the bot lane. Olaf getting stunned up and pillared. That was a very late ultimate by Olaf.
Yeah. He seems very delayed on his ults. He
seems very reluctant to use it.
Yeah, I don't know why he's saving it for. Feels like he's saving it for anything.
09-3 Olaf just ult and run, man.
Yeah.
Don't give him another kill. But OSU got that Baron for free. They're just melting it.
Yeah, this Draven is just going nuts. It seems like Riven's gonna try to go for steal, and
she's stuck in the Baron pit, but they're just gonna ignore her.
Oh wait, Trundle wants a 1v1.
Trundle's gonna come, but I think she's gonna get out.
She didn't want to fight the Trundle.
I'm surprised they just left her.
I think their eyes are on the prize, and that is the main hit right now. She's running from this tower.
Run from the support, Riven.
She knows that this Trundle is not too far behind. She's around. That was the bad.
Don't turn back. Draven just cutting down Varus. Completed Nashor's Tooth. Too late to make a difference, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Olaf dead.
Olaf 0-10.
Wow, Morgana's getting nailed. Ooh, and Draven.
Wait.
Saved. Wait.
The kill goes through. The Nexus negate Zillion ult.
Oh, that is right. So no escaping the gods, Draven.
But it's too little, too late, and OSU takes the series.
All right, guys. So that match kind of happened like the other ones, where OSU, Auburn was doing okay in the beginning, but OSU just completely starts just steamrolling and just busting down the doors.